This is the latest death in a spate of killings on our roads. Aldgate East at midnight last night and what remains of the bicycle involved. From Bow Roundabout to Mile End, all the fatalities have involved collisions with large vehicles. And last night was no different. This is now the second cyclist who's been killed in under 24 hours on the Cyclists superhighway. What happened was at 11:30 last night, a cyclist was here at the junction of Whitechapel and Commercial Road when he was in a collision with a bus. He was treated at the scene but later died in hospital. No arrests have been made. Anthony Hill was walking nearby and saw the aftermath.
Well, I saw the wreck of the bicycle and it did look quite a mess. And there were also some of the guy's belongings scattered out in the street still. It looked quite serious, but in a way I thought he might have been able to walk away from it. But no, I found out this morning that the guy died, and yeah, it's really upsetting.
This is the second cyclist to die here in a year. We don't know who, if anyone, was to blame for this latest death, but spend just a few minutes here and it's easy to see why it's so dangerous. Not just because motorists ignore the blue cycle superhighway, but also because cyclists flout the law, sometimes even at their own expense. Either way, there is a sense of something needing to be done.
People have no care for other road users, and buses are a good example. Often buses are driven like taxis.
That's the kind of the nature of what cycling in London is. It's not a cycle in the park. You have to go in with your eyes open.
Southwark Council have joined the debate, calling for all HGVs to be banned during peak hours.
We've seen 5 deaths, cyclist deaths in the last 9 days. I think that's a scandal. I think we need to be doing something about it, and I think a cycle safe hour, banning HGVs from our roads in London in the morning and the evening is one way we might make cyclists safer.
The Mayor says he is improving safety for cyclists. In 2007, there were 420,000 bike trips a day, with 15 deaths that year. 4 years later, and there may have been one more death, 16 in all, but there were many more cyclists on the roads. 500,000 bike trips made each day, an increase of nearly a fifth. And besides, he says we need to take more responsibility ourselves.
No traffic engineer in the world can budget for, take account of cyclists or pedestrians or motorists who do things that are frankly unpredictable and risky. So I do urge everybody who's on our roads to take care and to think of other road users, but also to think of themselves when they're making these split-second decisions about how to behave.
And tonight, if a reminder were needed of the cost of each of these fatal accidents, the first photo was released of the woman killed cycling around Bow Roundabout on Wednesday. Venera Minakhmatova was 24 and the 12th cyclist killed this year. Alex Bushell, BBC London News.